There's a crow outside your window right now, and it knows exactly who you are. In 2006, researchers at the University of Washington did something unusual. They walked across campus wearing rubber caveman masks, then they trapped 7 crows. Years later, those crows still scolded and dive-bombed anyone wearing that exact mask. They had never forgotten the face that caught them. But here's what made the study remarkable. Crows who weren't even present when the trapping happened also attacked the mask. The original crows had spread the warning to their offspring, to neighboring flocks, to newcomers who had never witnessed the event. A grudge passed through an entire social network. The researchers tried to fool them with different clothes and different hats. The crows didn't care. The face was the data. And crows are not the only ones watching. Your dog doesn't just recognize you by smell. A study at the University of Helsinki used eye-tracking technology to prove that dogs scan human faces the same way humans do, focusing on the left side of your face first to read your emotions. They don't just know your face, they read it. Researchers in Budapest even used fMRI scans on dogs and found dedicated regions in their temporal cortex that activate specifically in response to human faces. Your dog's brain has specialized neural machinery built for processing faces, including yours. Horses remember too. When showed photographs of humans who had interacted with them months prior, a horse's heart rate changed depending on whether the person in the photo had been kind or aggressive. They remembered exactly how that face made them feel. But what about animals with brains the size of a sesame seed? Paper wasps can distinguish between individual wasp faces. Think about the hardware required for that. A wasp's brain is smaller than a sesame seed, yet inside that microscopic speck of tissue, evolution has hard-coded a sophisticated facial recognition program. You are not just being watched by complex mammals. You are being recognized by insects on your porch. So if a wasp can recognize a face, what else is keeping track of you? Octopuses can. Marine biologists have documented them recognizing individual humans, reacting warmly to keepers who feed them, and directing jets of water at those who handle them roughly. These are animals with no skeleton, no social structure, and no evolutionary reason to remember a single human face. And yet they do. A personal vendetta written into neurons that evolved entirely separately from our own. Even sheep, animals we assume are among the least intelligent, have facial recognition abilities that rival primates. Cambridge University trained sheep to identify the faces of celebrities from photographs. The sheep recognized Emma Watson and Barack Obama with an accuracy rate of 80%. To a sheep, a human face isn't just a blur, it's a high-resolution map of data. So why can all of these animals do this? Why would evolution build facial recognition into a crow, a sheep, a wasp, and an octopus? Because faces are survival data. But it goes deeper than that. To the animal kingdom, a human is not just another species. We are a force of nature, like the weather. We can bring rain, or we can bring a wildfire. We can offer food, or we can bring death. Because we are the apex variable of this planet, the animal kingdom did the only logical thing. It developed a way to read us. Facial recognition isn't a luxury of higher intelligence. It's a survival weapon, and evolution has installed it everywhere. And here's the part that should unsettle you. These animals are not just performing in laboratory conditions. They are doing this in the wild, every day, in your backyard, right now. Look out your window. The magpies in your yard know which neighbor throws rocks and which one leaves breadcrumbs. The crows on your street have a mental map of every threatening face on the block. Every time you step outside, you are walking into an invisible network where your reputation precedes you. You walk through the world assuming you're the observer, but you are also the observed, cataloged, remembered, judged, by minds you never suspected were paying attention. Every animal you've ever been kind to remembers your face, and every animal you've ever been cruel to remembers it too. You thought you were the only one keeping track. You weren't even close. The world remembers you.